Coming up in this edition of Rock 11 Now Weekly, we're keeping you informed about the first vote-by-mail election in Rockville and the state.
Plus, find out how Rockville connects the community through a unique game of basketball.
And it's about family, friends, and fellowship. We'll take you to the annual event that celebrates one of Rockville's historic African-American neighborhoods. More news, more often, right now. This is Rock 11 Now Weekly, so let's get into it. Rockville will make political history this year by conducting the first vote-by-mail election in the city and the state. And Rockville 11 wants to keep you informed with some key dates you should know. If you want to do your civic duty by running for office, the deadline to file as a candidate is September 6th. And the deadline to register to vote before the election is September 20th. If you missed the deadline, you can still vote in person on Election Day. And registered voters, be on the lookout for your vote-by-mail ballot on or before October 11th. Ballots must be returned to City Hall Tuesday, November 5th by 8 p.m. Postmarks for mailed ballots do not count. And to get more information about this year's vote-by-mail election, head to rockvillemd.gov/election and sign up for text alerts too by texting Rock Votes to 888-777.
Bankshot basketball is a game of skill, regardless of the player's strength, speed, or stamina. The game allows players of all ages and abilities to shoot from an angle at the uniquely shaped backboards and hoops.
Bankshot is a game where the person is really playing against themselves. They're playing against their own score and how well they could do.
Hey, good job.
Rockville has bankshot facilities at the Maddie J.T. Stepanek Park in King Farm and Montrose Park. These courts can help people with disabilities play hoops without any hindrances.
It's a great sport for the autistic community and for the handicapped community. It's a non-competitive sport, which is very useful for people with disabilities because competition is a challenge for them, and it's much a more user-friendly sport for those who have disabilities and autistic issues.
We achieve diversity and inclusion by a simple principle of participation alongside one another rather than against others.
For more information about Bankshot, head to bankshot.com. For Rock 11 Now Weekly, I'm Craig Buchanan.
National City Hall Selfie Day is a chance to show your appreciation of local government service. Here's a look at how Rockville showed its civic pride this year. Still to come on Rock 11 Now Weekly, we're taking you to a neighborhood block party that celebrates one of Rockville's historic African-American communities. It's on the way right after this. The Lincoln Park community prides itself on its rich African-American history. And the Lincoln Park Forever reunion shows the pride of this neighborhood, which has already been one of the best parts of Rockville.
LP forever. LP forever. We're here today to celebrate our legacy because our families go back 5 generations of families. They came to Lincoln Park in 1908 and built the community.
We have a big impact because we let the younger generation know how Lincoln Park started.
everybody has a chance to grow here. Everybody's always wanting to lend a hand and make sure that the kids of the younger generation have all the resources they need.
The legacy of Lincoln Park will live on.
That's gonna do it for this edition of Rock 11 Now Weekly. Remember, you can check out the latest happenings on our online newsletter at rockvillereports.com. And join in on the conversation and check out our posts by signing up for Nextdoor at nextdoor.com. And keep up with Rockville 11 by subscribing to our City of Rockville YouTube channel. And you can follow us on Twitter at Rockville 11 and on Instagram at city_of_Rockville. And like us on Facebook. For the entire Rockville 11 team, I'm Kathy Dantzler. Until next week, Rockville.